Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down the excellent action horror film Predator 1987. Back in the olden days, we had unapologetic, muscular, racist, sexist, gunpowder-primed, adrenaline-fueled violence, and it was glorious and still is. This breakdown will be focusing heavily on the tactics, technology, and psychology of the Special Forces team, but I also promise to get into some Yautja Predator lore.
Fuck you. Падла! Дорога будет заказана таким, как ты сюда.
Killed one of the hostages. We move. Mac, Blaine, the nest. Billy, Pancho, the guard. Hawkins, Dylan, back up. As soon as they're set, I hit the fuel dump.
One down.
back.
I got him! Pocket! Fall in position and situation. Get Khan up on the hook.
You got it, Major!
Mac!
Yo!
Any sign of the other hostage? Found the other guy. He's dead too. And a gift from the chopper. But if it's Central American, I'm a goddamn Chinaman. From the looks of it, our cabinet minister was CIA. Another thing, Major, we were lucky. Other guys we waxed were Russian military advisors. Something pretty big was gonna happen here.
Good work, Mac. Clear the area. No traces. Get the men ready to move.
Right.
On Earth, during the 1980s, drugs were a major part of the criminal market. Organizations at the fringes of society in Central and South America would often cultivate narcotics and use the proceeds to fund wars against their central governments. The United States, a dominant political and economic force at the time, played drug and political rivals against each other for their own benefit. They would do this through the Central Intelligence Agency and Special Forces troops. These conflicts were particularly brutal, with alliances betrayed, rules of war ignored, and quite a few flayed corpses stripped of their organs to be sold on the black market. Dillon is a CIA field officer who recruits one of his former brothers in arms, Dutch, into a mission to save a Central American government official from guerrillas. Dillon and Dutch served together in Vietnam as airborne special forces and got into a big fight north of Hue City. For the uninitiated, Hue City was the site of some of the heaviest fighting of the Vietnam War. This implies that both of them have been in the thick of it, relied on each other for survival, and trust each other with their lives. Dutch runs a rough and tumble off-the-book special operations team that primarily deals in hostage rescue, but it's known to throw down the gauntlet if things go hairy. Little details are throughout the opening. The red light of the cabin is meant to preserve natural human night vision during operations. The team will only have contact with a surveillance plane every 4 hours, and there is no quick reaction force. They are reliant on only themselves for this operation. In the internet age, it can feel like nothing can get past the satellites, drones, and communication surveillance apparatus of the National Security Agency, but the truth is, just a generation ago, there were plenty of communications, intelligence, and surveillance dead zones where insurgents, terrorists, and guerrillas made their homes. The team performs a nighttime fast rope into the jungle, a tactic that minimizes the chances of the helicopter being shot down because it reduces the ability of the helicopter to be seen and the helicopter's loiter time. As the team progresses, they find a variety of disturbing details. Firstly, the diplomat's helicopter was likely shot down with a heat-seeking missile, which is overly complex for guerrillas. Secondly, the pilots were executed and the helicopter stripped, meaning it wasn't a simple kidnapping job. Thirdly, the amount of gear stripped indicates the helicopter was a surveillance aircraft, meaning their briefing was a lie. Fourthly, there are boot prints from another Special Forces unit tracking the guerrillas, and they find several Special Forces team members flayed and hanging from a tree, and another few are missing entirely. This rattles the veterans as they can't quite reconcile their inaccurate mission briefing, the disturbing presence of Dillon, the complex technology used by the guerrillas, and the brutal slaughter of men as skilled and fierce as them. To minimize their chances of being ambushed, the team is ordered by Dutch to operate at 5-meter intervals so not all of them can be ambushed at once. They will operate silently using hand signals, and Blaine breaks out a minigun to give them superior firepower over anything they encounter. Dillon stumbles and knocks a log down a hill, leading to a confrontation with Mac, saying he doesn't care who Dillon is. He will friendly frag him and leave him to die in the jungle if he gives up their position again. The team comes across the guerrilla encampment and they see a hostage get executed, prompting their immediate and bloodthirsty response. The operators seize upon every advantage, taking out sentries, distracting with weapons of opportunity and explosives, overwhelming firepower, aggressive maneuver, a thrown Bowie knife, and a grenade launcher round to the chest. One of the interesting details captured is that the M203 40mm grenade launcher round only arms after 15 to 30 meters, meaning that the close-range shot would not explode, and instead, Dutch uses it to launch a guerrilla out of a window. Unfortunately, the aggressive actions of the Special Forces team gets them noticed by a more ferocious opponent.
What's got Billy so spooked?
Can't say, Major. Been acting squirrely all morning. That damn nose of his. It's weird.
What is it? Billy. What the hell is wrong with you?
There's something in those trees. I guess it's nothing, Major.
Please!
I want Hawkins' body found. Sweep pattern. Double back. 50 meters. Let's go.
The Special Forces team is armed to the teeth with mission-specific gear. Spread throughout the team are MP5 submachine guns. Dutch and Dylan are veterans of the Vietnam War, and submachine guns like the Thompson, Grease Gun, and more compact CAR-15 assault rifle were preferred by grunts who got a hold of them because they were great in close-quarters jungle fighting known as the bush. The MP5 would be the most modern version of that available in the 1980s, making it an obvious choice for the team. Dutch and Billy sport M16 rifles, and Dutch has an underbarrel M203 grenade launcher, while Billy has a Master Key shotgun attachment. The grenade launcher can be great for taking out groups of infantry with frag rounds and light vehicles like jeeps and troop transports. This was proven in the American invasion of Panama and Grenada. The Master Key shotgun is so called because it's a breaching weapon. Shotguns can fire a variety of rounds, including rounds designated to knock out door locks and hinges, so infantry squads can gain access to locked rooms. Mac carries an M60E3 machine gun known as a Pig because it was ammunition hungry and weighed 43 pounds. Perhaps the most iconic weapon presented is the M134 minigun carried by Blaine. Some spectators believe that this was a custom-built minigun for the movie, but it's actually just a full-sized M134 made to look small by this monstrous special operations team. When Billy the Pathfinder spooks, Dutch freezes his team and disperses them with a hand signal. This is one of the most psychologically interesting moments of the film, even if it's incredibly subtle. Being a point man sucks. It means that if you walk into a trap, you're the first one to get killed. Being rear guard with a heavy machine gun sucks because it means if you get hit from the rear, you're the first to go and you're carrying heavy equipment. Being in the middle sucks because a competent enemy will wait until you're in the kill zone so they can maximize the damage against your squad. Having a strong point man can mean the difference between life and death for the whole squad, and so Billy's fear and anxiety spooks the team. The truth is that what makes a good point man or infantryman can wear a person down until they snap. Constant vigilance, looking for traps, mines, and potential ambushers, and the weight of a dozen men's lives on the line, including your own, is an incredible burden. Most men can only do a few deployments or tours before they need to quit the service, and the statistics are stark. Only 20% of soldiers serve a full 20 years and make it to retirement, and the numbers are even worse in the infantry. It takes a special kind of man to be a career soldier, let alone a career special forces operative, and even the best among them can break. Billy cracking under the pressure is a horrible omen. Anna, the guerrilla captive, uses the confusion to make an escape attempt, resulting in Hawkins being the first casualty of the Predator's hunt. He is butchered and dragged off, whereas the hasty search for his body results in Blaine taking a plasma bolt to the chest, melting his internal organs. In a matter of minutes, some of the most dangerous men on the planet, men with decades of training and combat experience, are cut down by an opponent they can barely see. When Max sees his friend cut down, he responds with a belt from his M60 and every round of the M134. The squad gets online and annihilates the target area, bringing a few phrases to mind. Ammo is cheap. Life is expensive. Anything worth shooting is worth shooting twice. Never shoot a large caliber man with a small caliber bullet. The team sets up an ambush with makeshift traps, frag grenades, claymores, and flares to alert them of any ambushers. The truth is, they are as likely to hit pursuing guerrillas as they are the Predator, but if it bleeds, they can kill it.
Get Ramirez on his feet, get to the chopper.
Right. Hold it, Dutch. I'm going after Mac.
That's not your style, Dylan.
Guess I picked up some bad habits from you. Now get your people the hell out of here.
You can't win this, Dylan.
Maybe I can get even.
Dylan.
Just hold on to that damn chopper. Over here. Over here. Mac.
Out there. Bastard trees. You see it? I see you.
I see it. Yeah. I see it. You know, we can get this thing, Mac. You work your way down there toward him. I'll move up around, get in back of him, flush him toward you. When I flush that son of a bitch, you nail him.
I got a score to settle.
We both got scores to settle.
Let's go.
The team successfully traps the Predator, but he's easily able to escape using his blades, plasma caster, active camouflage, and freakish strength and agility. Mac, earlier so intense he snapped a razor blade against his face, chases after the monster, swearing revenge for Blaine. Dylan, feeling like a little payback for his team, goes after Mac and the Predator. They both spot the monster, but as they make their way towards it, even a momentary break in visual contact proves fatal. Mac takes a plasma bolt to the skull, and Dylan falls to amputation and evisceration. Billy and Pancho are finished off, and Dutch orders Anna to the chopper to report on the threat and hopefully escape. Dutch is separated and knocked into a river, and only discovers the Predator operates by thermal vision by accident. Using all the skills he learned in the Boy Scouts, Dutch prepares for a final confrontation.
You one ugly motherfucker. Bad idea. Come on. Do it. Do it! Come on. Come on. Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now! Kill me!
Dutch uses fire to disorient the Predator, salvage explosives to wound him, and traps to crush and finally kill him. To maintain his honor, the Yautja commits suicide by explosion, also erasing evidence of his existence, and thus the lore of the creature is fully revealed. Yautja are an extraterrestrial species with access to incredible technology like active camouflage, plasma cannons, thermal vision, and retractable blades. Yautja are ambush predators who like to stick to the tree canopy to stalk their prey. Yautja flay their victims to intimidate their rivals and collect skulls as trophies. Yautja visit Earth during the hottest years, finding it more comparable to their home planet. Yautja have a sense of honor, willing to engage in an honor duel with Dutch. Dutch is the only survivor of his team and is burdened with a secret that, if revealed, will change humanity's understanding of the cosmos. If you want to support the channel, please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, ring the bell for new videos, and comment for the comment gods. Your viewership helps me in the algorithm and is appreciated. If you want to take your support a bit further, please become a YouTube member or support us at patreon.com/counterpoints. Check out the other videos on the channel, support our sponsors, and I'll catch you in the next one.